Amakhosi are not done yet. Kaizer Chiefs are still pushing to strengthen the squad, and the latest transfer developments could have Chiefs fans watching the final days of this window very closely. Tabang Matuludi is reportedly pushing for a move to NATURena, and there is already plenty of attention around the fact that he did not feature for Polokwane City in their latest match. Is something happening behind the scenes? Chiefs fans, this is exactly the kind of development that can make a transfer story very interesting. Welcome back to Amakhosi Zone, your home for everything Kaizer Chiefs. If you love the Glamour Boys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on notifications because we are following every major development around NATURena. Now let's talk about Tabang Matuludi. The defender has been on the Chiefs' radar, and the latest word is that the player himself is pushing to join Kaizer Chiefs. That is an important detail because when a player wants the move, the situation can become much more interesting during negotiations. Matuludi has shown his qualities at Polokwane City, and adding a player like him could give Chiefs another option and more competition within the squad. But what really caught the attention of fans is his absence from Polokwane City's latest match. Of course, not featuring in one game does not automatically mean a transfer is happening, but when there is already talk of a player wanting to join Kaizer Chiefs, every development suddenly becomes interesting. Chiefs supporters will be asking the same question. Could this be a sign that negotiations are moving forward? And remember, Chiefs are not simply looking to add players for the sake of adding players. The club needs competition in every position, especially if Fernando de Cruz wants to build a squad capable of competing on multiple fronts. A player like Matuludi could bring another option, more depth, and importantly, more competition for places. At a club as demanding as Kaizer Chiefs, competition is essential because nobody should feel guaranteed a starting position. But Matuludi is not the only story. There is also a situation involving Golden Arrows and two players who have attracted attention from Chiefs, Maxwell and Gian. At the moment, both players are still contracted to Golden Arrows, and they are waiting for Manto Madlala to decide what happens next. And this is where things become very interesting for Amakhosi fans, because Kaizer Chiefs have reportedly tabled an offer for Golden Arrows players. That means the situation could develop quickly depending on how the negotiations go. For Chiefs, this could be another opportunity to strengthen the squad with talented players who already understand the demands of South African football. And for Maxwell and Gian, the next decision from Golden Arrows could determine whether they get the opportunity to make the next step in their careers. Just imagine the competition inside the Chiefs squad if these moves happen. More players fighting for places, more tactical options for the coach, more pressure on every player to perform. And that is exactly what Chiefs need if they want to move closer to the level expected by their supporters. Because let's be honest, wearing the Kaizer Chiefs jersey is not an ordinary responsibility. The badge carries history, pressure, and expectations. Every signing is judged immediately. Every performance is analyzed. And every transfer decision can become a major talking point among millions of Amakhosi supporters. So if Chiefs can complete these deals, the question will not simply be, who did Chiefs sign? The bigger question will be, how will these players fit into Fernando de Cruz's plans? That is where the tactical side becomes exciting. Matuludi could provide another defensive option, while the Golden Arrows targets could give Chiefs additional depth and flexibility. With a demanding season ahead, having quality players available across the squad can make a huge difference when injuries, suspensions, and fixture congestion arrive. And Chiefs fans know better than anyone that squad depth can decide a season. One injury can change everything. One suspension can create a weakness. One difficult run of fixtures can expose a thin squad. That is why these final transfer decisions matter so much. Now I want to hear from you, Amakhosi fans. Do you want Tabang Matuludi at Kaizer Chiefs? And what do you think about Maxwell and Gianni potentially making the move to NATURena? Tell me in the comments because I want to know exactly what the Chiefs supporters think. And if you believe Kaizer Chiefs should continue strengthening before the transfer window closes, smash that like button. It helps the channel and lets us know that you want more Amakhosi transfer updates. The big picture is simple. Kaizer Chiefs are still working. Matuludi is pushing for the move. Golden Arrows still have decisions to make regarding Maxwell and Gian, and Chiefs have already put an offer on the table. Now the waiting game begins. Will Polokwane City open the door for Matuludi to leave? Will Golden Arrows accept Chiefs' offer? And could we see more new faces arriving at NATURena before everything is finally settled? One thing is certain, the Amakhosi transfer story is not finished yet. So stay right here with Amakhosi Zone, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with another Chiefs supporter, because when it comes to the Glamour Boys, every signing matters, every decision matters, and every new player carries the responsibility of representing one of the biggest clubs in African football. Kaizer Chiefs are building, the pressure is rising, the fans are watching, and Amakhosi are still not done. Vala Kaizer Chiefs, Amakhosi for life.